Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all having a great morning so far. I just wanted to jump on here today to see how I can help some more people. It appears that there has been just a lot of stress this week in folks that I've talked to. My clients are expressing some stresses, and I just wanted to come on and be able to address that this morning. So, my name is Jenny. For those of you who don't know me, my business is My Nurse at Home, and I am the owner and sole operator of My Nurse at Home. And I am here to help primarily breast cancer patients, although I've recently been working with quite a few lung cancer patients and some other cancers as well. I have experience working with all types of cancer patients, but just to give you a background, when I started my business last year, I wanted to basically help everyone, which of course is sort of it's a good thing, but it's a really hard thing to do. So I worked with a business coach and kind of had to narrow down. And because I worked in two healthcare systems by me locally as a breast cancer navigator, and I'm located, by the way, outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm in South Carolina. Um, but because I worked as a breast cancer navigator, I decided that I would primarily work with breast cancer patients. But I work with patients, I work with their caregivers and their families. I work with those that are just dealing with the stresses and the confusion and the overwhelm, the emotional roller coaster, the not understanding because you're given way too much information when you're diagnosed. It's really hard to sift through that and understand it. And some folks definitely have excellent teams that really help them understand everything, and some need much more help to understand and clarify exactly what's going on and what the care plan is and what's coming next and what's happening. So anyway, that's a little bit more about me. So again, just wanted to jump on because I've just talked to so many people this week, and it's Thursday and it's Thursday morning, and it just seems like there's a lot of difficulties with managing stresses and finding ways to even be thankful right now. And that concerns me because I want people to understand that even though you're having to deal with cancer, which is certainly, that blatantly sucks. I get it. It's brutal. I'm also a cancer survivor of 21 years, so I understand completely the fears that happen when you're diagnosed. I was alone when I was told that my biopsy came back where everything was malignant. I was diagnosed with cervical cancer at 27. I had 3 small children at home. I got a phone call that my biopsies had come back where everything was malignant. Even though I was married, I very much went through my process feeling very isolated and alone, and I didn't know what to do. And, I came from a very good understanding of cancer, but I also figured that everyone that got cancer died because I watched my mom from the time I was 10 years old until I was 12 years old battle metastatic breast cancer, and she did not survive. So my mindset was kind of there when I got my diagnosis, even though it wasn't breast cancer. So I was terrified. And my kid's dad was very much of the mindset that you don't talk to anyone about what's going on. So again, I just felt very alone. I didn't have anyone to turn to. I didn't know how to manage the stress of it. I was trying to figure it all out. So when I work with clients, I have a lot of different tools that I've learned over the years from working with social workers, physicians, going to different little classes and things over the years as a nurse that I teach my clients. So one of those things that I've learned that is super easy to relay in a situation like this is worry time. And when I say worry time, I literally mean for you to set aside time every day to worry. Now, it can't be like hours, it has to be 10 to 15 minutes. And you get that time, and you have to be in a quiet place by yourself, and you can either literally sit and ponder worry, you can write things down, find a book. I talk about journaling and I talk about that as a separate tool. But some people need their worry time in combination with like writing things down. So however you need to accomplish your worry time is fine, but literally take 10 to 15 minutes out of your day specifically to spend on worrying. Whether you just sit and cry, think about everything going on, think about what your diagnosis is and what it means to you, how it's affected your family, if you have children, if you have a spouse, if you have a partner, everything. The whole accumulation of everything that you've gone through, dedicate a time and a space. That is your worry time. Spend 10 to 15 minutes, ponder, think, freak out, cry, scream, whatever you need to do, and then pack it up. Put it away. Wipe your tears, clean your face, go wash your face, and put it away. That helps to actually manage your daily stress. You will realize that once you get your body into this habit, you will actually feel better. Not saying it's going to happen overnight, but you will feel a little bit more of a release in the stress that you feel. So if you take that tool and put it to use over the coming week to 2 weeks, you will realize, because it takes an average of 7 days to make something a habit, you will realize that this will actually make you feel a little better. Okay? Again, it takes time. It takes time to learn how to do something like that. So you need to just give yourself some grace and understand what the process is and embrace the process, because learning something new is difficult and you're on a difficult enough path right now. Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing I wanted to talk about is just being thankful in general, and being thankful when you're going through cancer in any way, whether you have a cancer diagnosis that the intention is to cure, or whether the intention is to give you the best quality of life while you have it, meaning that your disease is metastatic and is terminal. And you have an undetermined amount of time to live, because excuse me, no one can determine how long you have to live, right? They can estimate, but our bodies determine, and our attitude, I think, plays into that as well. So as we go through and face that, we do need to find little things to be thankful for along the way. All right. So again, children, spouse, families, friends, things around you, looking outside. Like I look outside today, there's beautiful sun shining today here in South Carolina. There's a bit of a breeze. It's supposed to be 80 degrees or 85 degrees, whatever it is, I don't know. But it's going to be a warm day here, but the sun is shining. It's a beautiful looking day outside. I took the dog outside earlier today. It's beautiful. It feels nice to have the sun on my skin. It just feels nice. I'm thankful that I get to wake up and I get to feel that sun on my skin today. Tomorrow is my husband's birthday. I'm not going to be working. I'm thankful that I get to have that opportunity, that I work for myself. I get to choose my hours. I get to choose the clients that I get to spend time with and help. There's a lot of things, right, that we all get to be thankful for. I have 3 beautiful children. I have 1 grandson. Super thankful that I get to have that. Earlier this week, for those that follow me, Tuesday I was home and I got to have my grandson with me, partnering to be by my side all day. Unfortunately, it was due to him having some staples put in his head from a little injury at after school program. He fell and busted his little head open, but he's good. So thankful that he's good, and thankful that I was able to be home and his mom didn't have to take the day off of her work to be there for him, right? Where it takes a village to raise a child. So I was thankful that I got to spend time with him and help out. So just finding those little things, and you need to find them every day, right? I'm thankful that I got to wake up today and just be able to reach out to everybody that's struggling, because I do know that it's hard. You guys are on a hard road right now. Those that are in treatment, those even that are completing treatment, it's hard. It's not an easy journey that you're on, and I get it. So don't feel like you have to do it alone. There's people like me that are out here that are waiting to serve you and help you however you need it. And finding somebody to complement your team that you're being treated by is challenging. but there are people out here that want to help you. So reach out, let me make this journey less overwhelming, less stressful for you. I have more ways that we can manage stress, the emotional roller coaster, things that we can do to help you feel more confident in the choices that you're making every day, okay? Ones that you will understand how to deal with everything that you're facing and the emotional chaos that comes with a cancer diagnosis. So reach out to me, whether it's on social media, Miners at Home on Facebook, Miners at Home 1 on Instagram, my website, www.minersathome.com, shows all of my services, my fees, all of that. Always, always, always a free consult. You'll book it for 15 minutes. It's never 15 minutes. I talk a lot. Sorry. I just want to help. So let me figure out a way that I can help you. Give me information on what's going on in your universe, in your world, and where your struggles are. I'm happy to help. My phone number is 714-MY-NURSE. Yes, it's a California number. I'm not in California. I'm in South Carolina. The only reason it's a 714 exchange is because it spells out my nurse at the end of it. Simple as that. It was just a fun way to get the number. So I hope you guys have a thankful Thursday, and please share in the comments something that you are thankful for today, and always, all right? I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day and enjoy a great weekend, and you all take care and reach out. Let me know how I can be of assistance to you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.